G'day, it's Donna from Australia, all over the internet. Everywhere you go on YouTube, there's people making stickers. In this video, I'm going to show you how to design your own sticker sheet using this little postage stamp shape made from scratch. And once we've designed the stickers, I'll show you how I cut them out with the iCraft. It's the machine I'm using for this project. In the next video, which will be part 2, I'll show you how to duplicate your stamps. I'm going to show you which sticker paper I like to use. I'll also walk you through how to create and save your custom cut settings for your sticker paper. This way you can choose between kiss cut or die cut stickers every time perfectly. Let's get you started. First, open your LOKLiK IdeaStudio software and it's going to open up on the canvas. What we're going to do first is create this stamp shape. Then I'm going to show you where you get your images from and how to put them on the stamp. Over the left hand side here, you've got pattern and a shapes selection box. So I'm going to use shapes and I'm just going to select the square. Go back to the shapes and select circle. I'm going to go to fill and change the color of the circle so you can see it a bit better. Go up here to the width and change it to 1 inch. I'm going to move the circle over onto the corner of the square. It's too big. I'm going to put it on 0.5. Now we need to repeat these circles across the top of the square, just like this. Up the top on the menu here, left mouse click on Array. It'll automatically do 2 columns and 2 rows. We need to adjust this. Change the row to 1. For the column, I'm changing mine to 8. I'm going to change the spacing to 0.2. This will put a gap between each circle. Each circle is individual, so I'm going to group them together. Just highlight the circles and then right mouse click group. I want to make the circles on each corner around about halfway on the edge of the square. If you want to be more accurate, just use the align tool. Can you see where I'm going with this? We've got a row of circles across the top. I need them to be on the bottom, on the right side and on the left side. These are going to create that perforated shape around the edge of the stamp. So I'm going to right mouse click on the top row, copy and paste. I'm going to move the copied row down the bottom and line it up with the top row. I've got this straight line from the pattern tool and I'm just using it as a ruler to make sure everything's lined up. I've already copied the top row, so I'm just going to right mouse click paste. To rotate it, go up here to the rotate and just put a 9 in front of the 0. Then line it up so each corner circle matches. Now do a copy and paste and then move it over to the left side. I'm just going to change the colour of the left and right side so you can see what I'm about to do a little bit better. Right mouse click on the orange row and then ungroup. Now your orange circles are all separate. You can click on each one in each corner and delete them. Before we go to the next step, select all of the shapes together and copy and paste. While it's selected, just drag it over to the right hand side. On your original shapes, select them, go up to combine, click on the arrow, and when it drops down, click on subtract. This will automatically punch out all the holes that you put around the edge. You've still got your original off to the right here, so select it and group it. The reason I've done it like this is so that you keep the original shapes that you use to create your stamp shape, that you can go back and change later on. And then you've got this united shape that you can't go back and change. So what I like to do is save this as my worksheet. So go up here on the top of the menu and click on Save. You'll be taken to your My Projects area and just give your project a name and then click on Save. Once it's finished saving, it's going to jump back onto the canvas. I'm just moving this over to the right so we can work on this shape here. Remember, I made this stamp quite large and I've done this so it's easy for you to see. This is what we're going to do next. We're going to resize it and add some images to it. Select the stamp and go up to the width and change it to the size you want. I'm making it 2 inches. I'm selecting my stamp and I'm going to make a copy. So right mouse click, copy and paste. Click on Shape and select a square. You can grab the corners to resize, so just drag it in and make it a bit smaller. I'm just going to change the color so you can see it. So place that inside your stamp. You can make this background square any size you like. Once I've resized it, I'm just going to center it vertically and horizontally. Now that's it. This is our stamp shape all finished. But just know this, you can make any shape you like. You can do a circle and you can add something to the inside of the circle to make any shape sticker you want. The next step is to add a pretty picture, and we're going to use the free images from the library. Go up to the top of the menu and click on Library. There are 2 tabs here. You'll either land on Discover or Images. I'm going to use Discover. You can scroll down and have a look around, but I'm going to left mouse click on this everything image here. Then I'm going to left mouse click on Go Design. Now you've selected it, it'll automatically show up on your canvas. I'm going to use the corner nodes and drag it in toward the center to make it small enough to fit on my stamp. Go up here and click on Text. It'll automatically jump onto your canvas, and then I'm just going to change this to say 10 cents, and I'm going to make it a lot smaller to fit in the corner of my stamp. Now copy and paste this 10 cent and change it to Australia Post or whatever you want to put on the bottom here. Have some fun with it. You can write anything you like. I've dragged the corners in to make it a lot smaller and placed it down the bottom of my stamp. I'm going to select the blue square and change the fill color of it to white. There we go. This looks so much better now. Let's make another one. Go up the top to the library and this time click on Images. I'm having a look around to see what will look good on a little stamp. So I select Love and then click on Go Design. I'm going to show you how you can get 2 different designs using this little love graphic. Right mouse click, copy and paste. Now we've got 2. Go up to the right hand side and click on Layers. I'm going to find the group that's got the pink background layer in it. Click on the little eye and that turns that pink off. So now we're just left with the word love. I'm going to put a white square behind it, and I've added the text, the price and Australia Post to the bottom. I'm going back to the library and picking Hello Summer. I'll click on Design and I only want to use the little sun here. So I'm going to the Layers panel again, finding the group with everything in it and turning them off so that I'm only left with the little sun. I resize the sun and put it up in the left hand corner of the stamp. If you haven't had a chance to practice using the groups in the Layers panel, just leave this part out. It still looks really good without the little sun there. Now select the whole stamp, right mouse click, copy, paste. I'm going to drag the word love out of the stamp and replace it with the one with the pink background. Now you've finished designing your stamps, you can delete your original shape and anything else that's on the mat that you don't need. Now I suggest that you go ahead and save this, and instead of saving it as stamps worksheet, and you could save it as something like final stamps. I know this can feel like a lot to learn at first, and it does take time to get the hang of each step. So don't worry if it doesn't work out perfectly the first time. If you'd like to try it out without starting from scratch, I've shared the postage stamp stickers I created in this video. You'll find my free project inside the Inspire tab in IdeaStudio. Just look for my name and you're good to go. But if you want to learn more, go to the next video and I'll show you how to multiply these stamps to make your sheet, print them and then cut them.